Hello, welcome in. Doing a morning one this time, so if I seem sleepier or just incoherent, that's probably why. And the dogs apparently also like doing this in the morning. Not that you care. Anyway, so not anything in particular to talk about this week. I did need to follow up and apologize. Well, I'd have to watch the video, but I think I need to apologize for the mention of people being crazy for putting their toothpaste on before brushing. I tried, and I actually don't prefer that method, but I like doing both. Wetting the bristles beforehand is cool in that it allows you, I don't know why it's cool, but whatever, man. It's early. No coffee. Wetting the bristles beforehand makes them a little softer, but oddly enough, the toothpaste itself, at least what I used, spread easier and it worked better to wet the toothpaste afterward. I was shocked by that result. So I do both now, and that's why you need to keep an open mind. It's fine to call people lunatics, and then when they're not looking, try it out and see what you think. And in this case, I'm glad I did, I guess. Whole new world because now my toothpaste is a little wetter. I seem to like the warm water a little better on my toothpaste, by the way. Irrelevant on the bristles to me, but warm water, toothpaste, two thumbs up. So give it a go if you haven't. You might be surprised. And let's see, I finished Metal Gear Solid 5 recently, and that game has a lot of frustrating aspects to it, but it's awesome. Um, I played Metal Gear Solid 2 back in the day. Other than that, I played 4 when I purchased it with 5, and it was fine. It was still kind of I enjoy the batshit story that's a part of it mostly. But so the gameplay with 4 was fine, but it wasn't really grabbing me. But I saw Let's Plays of 3, Metal Gear Solid the original. I want to say that I played it but never finished it. It's not something I need to go back to without the nostalgia for it. I just don't feel there's any real benefit there. I think you could safely say that about 1 through 3. 4 didn't do it for me, but 5 I thought was a good game, minus some incredibly aggravating parts of story missions. Um, I don't know what they were thinking. Well, okay, I have a history of bullshit from the series, so I guess I do know what they were thinking. But overall, the game itself did a lot of unique things. I didn't like some of the things they did with regards to quiet, for example. I don't know what it is with a lot of Japanese works that it a difference in cultures perhaps that come across to me as being somewhat sexist, and objectifying. And I don't know. I don't. I guess there was a time I enjoyed that more, but as I get older and appreciate people and their differences and for who they are more, I don't have much place for that in my media as something that I want to see, and actively am beginning to dislike that sort of thing, which is probably a good thing. Probably means I'm growing as a person and not just a simpleton. But, well, okay, I'm still a simpleton. Whatever. Some minor complaints here and there, but overall, I thought it was a fitting conclusion, I suppose. It didn't. I felt like I received an ending to it, to the story. Um, I could see where people were dissatisfied that and wanted more, tying things in with the original Metal Gear and the other story that we know as the continuity as it exists. So, but I liked it a lot. I would say it's probably, despite its flaws, with some of the missions, like I did never enjoyed fighting the skulls, for example, um, and ignoring the online crap that Konami did with that game, but just the gameplay itself. It's probably one of my favorites, despite the aggravating parts. Um, they were aggravating, but nothing like what I beat my head against back in the good old 8 16-bit days of hair pulling, controller smashing, wrist slittingly difficult shit that you had to deal with from games to pad their length, because that's what they did, taking their inspiration from the arcade scene. So I loved it though. It was fantastic. Um, I don't have any thoughts today. I should have prepared a question or some such for everyone. Busy yesterday with my wife's grad party. Be seeing pictures of those. And what else? Oh, I wanted to share my thoughts on Aoki Bluetooth headphones. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and so I have need of headphones, and just wanted to share my thoughts on them. I can give you a sneak peek now and say, overall, I'm happy that I have a Bluetooth earbuds, I should say. Um, they're not perfect, but for the price point, works for me. So I'm going to let everyone go, and I'll talk to you later.